MP.
If you still want to be a part of this upcoming home game, please visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets.
Hey fans, Big City Dancers calendar giveaway day is almost here. All you have to do is show up on game day, and you'll receive your ultimate City Dancers calendar. Don't miss out. Hey New York, when we see you on this T-shirt day, we'll be giving out T-shirts to every fan in attendance, so we can all show off this crowd. We hope you'll join us. Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day. Fans will receive a free usable gift grocery bag. Together, we can make a difference.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. Well, this one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Miami, they like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, New York, a game and a half out.
Well, I think for New York, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Hero out there with Bryant. And it's Powell in at the three. And for New York, Mitchell. Shaman, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Powell for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is Powell's game. He's a scorer. He's a shooter that's always ready to let it fly, and he can do it off the catch as well as off the dribble.
Now here's Towns. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Powell against Anunoby. Powell, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Shamet. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Powell.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Brunson. We saw him with 39 points last game out.
Excellent decision by Brunson, which is more times than not making the right read in the pick and roll action.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Robinson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Hero, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Bryant. Basket good. 6 points for MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Heat.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And it's tied up with that one. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
They've got Hart. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Yabusele in at the center. That's the 5 for New York right now. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Towns with the creativity and explosive.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Hart left side. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's MP. The rebound by Yabusele.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Wiggins dishes to Bryant. Jaquez the pass to Wiggins. 4 on the shot clock. Count that one.
Smooth, quick release. Wiggins has put a lot of time and work into his jumper.
McBride passes to Towns. Yabusele kicks to Clarkson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a new group in for the Robinson's checked in for Yabusele. OG Anunoby comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Landry Shamet's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Now, here's Shamet. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Brunson. Bryant, that's a 2-pointer. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bryant's got 8 points in the quarter.
MP showing you the ability to stop on the dime for that pull-up check.
Brunson against Bryant. Brunson, left side. And the dunk by Brunson.
Creating space with that quick, tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
For Miami, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. The shot's good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brunson.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
2 points, that one goes.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Back to Brunson. And Brunson throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Brunson over Bryant. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brunson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And B getting it done for Miami. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last.
Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
They've been choosing.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
On the court for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Tyler Hero out there with MP. And it's Powell in at the 3. The shot by Bryant, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That puts them in the lead. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Bryant's shot is off. New York's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Brunson with a clean look from outside off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The Heat with the lead. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Shamet on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Anunoby outside, down low. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got his second basket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Robinson misses.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Powell, the pass to Ware. Back to Powell. To MP, and that's good. 32 points for MP.
Good shot right there by MP. I like when he seeks out his offense.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So New York ends up going with the new group. And then for Miami, Wiggins is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Powell. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Bryant. Knicks trail by 6. Screen by Hart. Clarkson for 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up with the New York Knicks. Knocks down the 3-ball. Clarkson's got 9.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Here's Hero. Adebayo the screen, and here's Mitchell from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. 6-second difference between shot and game time. Clarkson looking for an opening. And again, it's a New York 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
There's Hero with the 3. Not going to go that time. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Towns. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Hart in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Clarkson outside. Pass to Yabusele. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Next time, 55.
The Heat shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Bryant's shot is good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
New York trailing. McBride passes to Yabusele. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Towns, wide open, hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Miami. Here's MP. Again, the Heat, good for two.
Tell you what, nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Jalen Brunson has checked in for New York. Heat also with the sub. Ware's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. On deep, Brunson. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Powell kicks to Wiggins. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes down. Bryant's got 42 in the game.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Wiggins pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots from 14, and down it goes.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Miles McBride. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Ryan against Brunson. And he does not hit. Knicks trail by 3. Now Towns. And he misses the J. Bryant with it. Brunson picks him up with the shot. Oh, and the hustle pays off. There.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
From outside, that does not go.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Hero, and he banks the layup in.
Quick thinking and fast reflexes win Hero the second chance opportunity.
Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Cleared away by Adebayo. And here's Miami. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's MP. 1:04 left to play in the final quarter. Puts it up. Ah, he parachutes in for the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here we've got Brunson. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now, here's Shannon. For three. Hero there for the rebound. With the teardrop, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sweet shot at the right time.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
73.
The drive by MP. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
Whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Oh, I'm just asking about the game plan, MP. No shade intended.
Right. Game plan's the same as every night. We play to our strengths, and my scoring is one of our strengths. I get buckets, we win. Simple formula, easy to replicate. How about you look for it a little bit closer next time?
Eyes peeled, MP. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long.